back to the paper Starstream of Metal Gear Solid 2. I am your host Redux, your ride-in of this journey. And last time we finished off right before getting to the sniping section. So looks like we're going to be saddled in here for quite a bit of cutscenes the rest of the way. But let's get to it, gang. I'm going to wait for a few people to get in here, but I do want to bring up the Hideo Kojima trailer from last night, the very cryptic, of course, Hideo Kojima trailer for the new game OD, which of course we don't know what it stands for. And everybody's saying overdose, but
I have a question for you.
It's Kojima, so that's probably not it.
How do you feel about heights?
I can't say I like heights. The water's
Why
higher
are we
on
doing the
bucket
talking
list.
on the codec
Why?
again?
Well, we have to go down the ladder.
How far down?
Just a little bit.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before? How little is little?
About 130 feet.
It's a
Think you can
ladder,
do it?
lady.
Would you take no for an answer?
How
No.
are your legs?
Better. The numbness is gone. I can climb down on my own.
Okay, follow me.
The fury that Emma Emmerich causes. The fury! I know, I got a whole Rex Power Cult Solid Snake thing going on here. Oh, I know why they have the codec cutscenes instead of animation. It's just pretty ludicrous. Like I said, I appreciated the ones in Metal Gear Solid 1 a little more because they were hand-drawn anime.
If we don't hurry, it'll be the last we see.
Way to ruin the moment, Raiden.
Enemy soldiers, gun ciphers. I don't think we're gonna be able to slip past all that. Looks like it can barely support one.
Which honestly, Blood Dragon is a game I need to go back and play.
Ask me how old I am next?
If
One
you
of the
go
best,
alone,
like,
I
action
think you
game
can make it
soundtracks,
across.
but badass 80s cheese.
This is Raiden. Do you read me?
Yeah, what's up?
We've made it to the lower part of Strut L. We'll have to cross the water from here.
Can Emma walk?
Yeah, she's okay. The pontoon bridge doesn't look too sturdy. Emma's gonna have to cross it alone.
Right, the oil fence.
There are ciphers and several guards.
Raiden, you're carrying a PSG-1, aren't you?
Yeah,
It's time to play sniper.
not bad. This spot gives
nah.
me a good view of the targets.
You're going to have to cover Emma until she crosses to Strut E.
No,
I'll
that's
get
up to
there
you,
and provide
Snake.
some support of my own.
Thanks.
Think you can handle it?
Yeah, I know the drill. I faced a similar situation in advanced mode level 4 VR training with the PSG-1.
VR. Guess it's better than nothing. Make sure you don't hit Emma. Right now, with Arsenal's boarding in progress, security should be at a minimum. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Given the situation, they've probably got claymores in place to make up for the security shortage. Make sure you use your thermal goggles.
Right.
Okay, I'm heading for Strut E.
Wait, they got Michael
Emma, are you
Biehn to
reading
do
me?
to be
Loud
Rex
and clear.
Power Cult?
I'm gonna clear a path for you from here.
How?
That's
Sniper
awesome.
Fire.
You're kidding.
Trust me.
What if I fall into the sea? I can't swim.
You were doing pretty good a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
No.
That's
All right,
badass.
get going. You'll be fine.
I wonder if she's going to be fine, because I don't know if I got... Oh, okay, I was going to say, I don't know if I got the thermal goggles. Wait, what's the zoom on this again? Oh yeah, circle. God, it's sorry, I've been playing a lot of RoboCop, and the shoot button is, of course, the trigger. Sorry, this takes all my concentration and focus because I'm so goddamn terrible at sniping, so... I'm just waiting until Snake allows me to just have him do this. Really? Come on. Are you... Bro... This is terrible. Alright, I've had enough of this. Snake?
Snake, are you close?
Keep it together. We're almost there. Just hang on until then.
Oh my god. But I've only got 3 phantasms left. How am I gonna survive, guys? Alright. There we go. Thank you, Snake.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, nice and clear.
I've reached my sniping position on strut E. I'll provide support fire from here.
Right. Do me a favor and take out whatever I miss.
Just call me when you want me to shoot.
Alright. Alright, time to call up Snake.
Damn, I don't think I can do this. Snake, take over for me.
I'll take care of it then. I'm going to show you how sniping should be handled. Take a good look.
I
My
will.
sniping field will...
Man, it's amazing how good I got at sniping all of a sudden. Alright, now that we can just relax and let Snake take over. Dude. So damn long. I think somebody said to use the directional mic.
I'm scared.
Ah, so satisfying. Oh well, nothing of interest. Alright, where's Vamp? Where is he? Where's the vampire man? I need to zoom in there to make it easier for Snake. About Raiden's wig, eh? Ah. Now I'm gonna have a directional mic to start this off. I will say that's a pretty lengthy segment though. That was about 10 minutes. Oh. Yes, but as just like the same way with them making it you able to beat the end by skipping forward in the game, I'm of course going to let Snake take over during the sniping portion. If you didn't want me to do it, don't put it in the game. I will say it is a good sniping game, but that Pentazamin runs out way too quick. Alright guys, well, it was fun playing. Looks like we're going to be watching a lot of cutscenes right now. Cheers. Or cheers. This stream is not sponsored by Canada Dry, but it could be.
Raiden, Emma's been stabbed.
That bastard.
Well, listen to the piano.
She's conscious, but the bleeding's bad. I'm bringing her over there right now. Raiden, get that disc over here as soon as possible. I'm afraid her time's running out.
I'll be there.
Hey, Sprite is a key component of ginger ale. If you want to make, in fact, I used to make makeshift ginger ale at my work years ago because we had ginger beer. No, not ginger beer. We used to have Sprite and root beer on our guns. So you'd mix most like 3/4 Sprite with like a dash of root beer.
What's your
It's
situation
actually pretty
over
good.
there?
Emma seems to be, doing something to GW's defensive capabilities. All we need now is your disc. You'd better hurry. I don't think she's gonna make it.
How's the bleeding?
She's get over
Well,
here.
she's
You'll
bleeding.
find the coast is clear with everybody aboard Arsenal right now.
Understood.
Well, clearly it's not. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh yeah, the shell core.
Arsenal's launch has initiated a security lockout. Autocon's managed to override anything that leads to the computing room. This is no time to get sidetracked. Hurry!
The computing room? Aren't I like at strut E right now though? Bro, I'm getting sick of this.
There's somebody there.
Woo! I guess I must be getting my struts mixed up. I thought that strut D was heading to the core. Whatever. Let's throw some chaff. Yep. There we go. See, this is a resting spot for those that haven't got grip level 3. Like a glove. That's always infuriating. I better be able to pick up a... Oh my god, I'm like full on claymores too, which is even more annoying. Alrighty. Any of the time, aside from the time that when Mr. X actually calls you and tells you that there's mines, they're all annoying because you never know until you run over one.
How's Emma?
I think he got some internal organs. We can't stop the bleeding.
I'm here.
Got the disc.
Hey, I know that there's this heart-wrenching moment happening in front of us, and my best friend's in paralyzed shock, but do you got the disc?
That should insert the virus into the AI.
Is it working?
Just leave it to Emma. What the?
Arsenal's gone active.
Agent?
Damn! The connection's been cut.
Is the virus upload complete?
I don't think so. The count stopped at 90%. Otacon.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes.
But
A portion of the worm cluster might have been altered after the disc left Emma's hands.
by the Patriots?
Will the virus still work?
I have no idea.
Will the virus that this player probably barely understands still work?
Hal, is everything all right?
It's all right. Everything's all right.
At least I won't be adding another page to our family's dark history.
Yeah, that's right.
Snake is sitting over there, like, really debating on whether he should sniper wolf her right
What if
now.
the virus doesn't work?
Either destroy that thing, or take out Solidus and his men.
How do we get on board?
I don't think we can. Unless somebody inside gives us a hand.
Somebody inside?
I
Oh,
What is
the Kojima soap opera. Welcome back to Hideo Kojima Presents Days of Our Lives. Starring
You don't
Dr. Hal Emmerich,
never
Professor Emma Emmerich,
get in your way.
Solid Snake,
I
and of course,
hurt you.
special guest Raiden.
Thought that with Arsenal, if I followed in your footsteps, I could be closer. I just wanted you to look at me. Look at me.
I just wanted the family legacy to continue.
I could never do that.
I don't know why I turned this into Dallas.
It hurts.
Sorry.
Can I ask you one last favor?
Sure.
Call me Emma.
What?
Please call me Emma.
The strangely incestual relationship going on here in the middle of, like, a cyberpunk science fiction military romp to try and save the world.
Emma? Emma?
Dude, everybody glosses over this part.
Emma? Emma?
And it's literally, like, probably the darkest, like, side story in all of Metal Gear Solid. People are just like, oh, but Emma's a good character. Yeah, who was probably railing her brother. Yeah, I said it. If I hadn't been banging your mom while you were drowning in the pool, my dad wouldn't have killed himself. Which... that's a sentence.
I didn't leave you. Because of the accident. I had a relationship with your mother. She seduced me.
Most people, while this scene is going on, are probably just going, that's a really lovely shot of Big Shell.
My father's death was no accident. He took his own life. It was my fault. All my fault. Forgive me, Emma.
Oh no. See, this is really the worst part of the whole Emma Emmerich thing. So what, we spent, I don't know, 10 minutes doing the sniping portion, which maybe 5 minutes of it we really spent because we let Snake do most of it. And then we ran in here, and we're 27 minutes into the stream. It's movie mode time, guys. You know, I'm not gonna lie, people give Yang Ye shit about his voice acting in Like a Dragon, but that voice acting for Otacon crying there is also the stuff of horrible voice acting legend.
Done. We won't be able to get everybody aboard.
We'll just have to take as many as we can.
My sister won't be able to come with us.
We will be commencing the countdown shortly. Personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
What was that?
I'm always the survivor.
Oh, it was the
Why,
wolves.
Wolf?
Otacon, take care of the hostages.
What about you guys?
We got other arrangements. There's our ride out of here. Anyway.
Nah, I'm gonna fall deeply in love with this parrot to replace my love for my sister.
You've got your job. We've got ours.
You mean I'd only get in your way?
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Only you can save those hostages. Got it?
Right. Listen, the two of you won't be able to destroy that thing. Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option.
What is supposed to be the most badass, like, slow motion walk, which is just... It's a really, really weird scene. I'm not gonna lie. Because you have that slow motion walk with the man with the parrot on his arm, and then they just zoom into, like, the dead woman's body that they're leaving behind.
Damn!
Otacon, try to get as many hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't worry about overloading the Kamov.
Damn, chat cleared out for this section of the game.
Leave it to me. The only,
feel like that's the only thing that's stuck in people's minds from this whole scene.
I'm counting on you, Otacon.
And rightfully so.
miss you. I miss you.
Poor Otacon.
You and me, we're the same.
Okay.
Both you and
Oh, I thought that this was
we were
over.
always alone. Always. We only wanted to be loved. We were always waiting. Waiting for somebody. Somebody who would love us, but we were wrong. You can't wait to be loved. You have to go out and find it. 4 years ago, I realized that you can't just wish for a happy family. You have to make it happen. I wish I knew that sooner.
Truly, though, this is probably like the deepest, like,
I learned that I
Kojima
could
life
love.
advice right here, too.
As you probably did, Emma.
You think he's gonna be okay?
Yeah, he's
tougher
been
than
through
he
worse.
looks. Consider it done.
Now, how do we open this thing?
You can come out now.
A ninja? What the?
Arsenal's going to take off. We still need you to take care of a few things. This time, don't fail us.
Snake, what's this all about?
Bedtime, Raiden. I wouldn't do that.
You're changing sides now?
Change sides? I don't recall saying I was on yours.
Damn it. You!
Ready for some shut-eye?
It was at that moment that Raiden caught a glimpse of his future of Metal Gear Solid Rising. Verrazano Bridge checkpoint. Onboarding to Arsenal queue is complete. I still can't believe that this is a game from 2001. Some pretty good structural destruction.
Jack, are you reading me? Do you want to save your mission data up to this point?
Oh, yes. Jesus. Well, I guess I left it running for 2
Your
days,
mission
so
data's been saved.
this may end up becoming the longest playthrough ever now.
He's still alive.
54 hours.
I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
I suspected as much. However, I know this man. Wake him up.
Alright, let's get ready to get choked out by a Dr. Octopus arm.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper?
Jack is back.
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've grown.
Which button is it?
High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too? This is my son. I taught him everything. Jack, I never thought I'd see you again.
You know me?
We have to get me some riding tattoos.
Your name, your skills, everything you know, you learned from me. The 80s. A civil war. You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict. When you were barely 10 years old, you became the platoon leader of the small boy unit. At the time, your outstanding
I know, canonically big, he was in charge of the small boy unit.
Including White Devil and Jack the Ripper.
Couldn't graduate to the big boy unit.
I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center. I wondered what happened to you. I should have known they would recruit you.
Well, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, I thought that with the release of the MGS collection, it'd be fun to do a MGS2 stream to celebrate the re-release on modern consoles.
We'll use him like you suggested.
What about Dead Cell?
Ignore them. Happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
In another hour, we demonstrate the power of Arsenal gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well with GW.
How about
Look at me. I am the solidest now.
Men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as ordered. You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Oh, why, thank you.
Is that so? Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
Unlike Solid as Snake, my eye didn't get fucked up from a F-16 jet fighter accident.
Very nostalgic.
Where am I?
Why, inside Arsenal gear, of course.
Mine's just retina problems.
Actually, we're also inside the memory of Shadow Moses. I'll take this back. You don't need this anymore, do you? A foul wind is blowing. We shall...
I think that we're going to make it through Crazy Colonel AI on this playthrough, and then we'll cut it off right before we get to the slice and dice section and save that for next stream. I have a feeling we maybe have 1 or 2 more playthroughs before we finish this.
Mr. X? Ninja?
But it's been a lot of fun, guys.
It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen?
I was sent to provide you support.
Support? Who sent you? The Colonel?
No, the Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
But why?
My child is being held hostage by the Patriots. It all started 2 years ago when I lost my father during the tanker incident. My men and I had nowhere to go, so we joined forces with an illegal Russian organization.
The Russian Mafia?
Something like that, actually. I learned much later that it was a subordinate organization of the Patriots. I was expected
Damn the Patriots.
when I gave birth to my child, It turned out I was in a hospital run by the Patriots. In the morning, my child was
The
gone.
Patriots had my
baby is being
child.
kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No. Once a month, they send me a photo of my child via network.
Send me a
Never
picture
even
of
held the child in
child.
my own arms.
I see. Given your situation, nobody can blame you for what you did.
If you did
That's
not know
your
it, I'm
opinion.
Russian.
What about Snake? I thought you were enemies.
He wasn't responsible for my father's death. Actually, we owe him our lives. 2 years ago, they were responsible for getting us out of the sinking tanker alive.
I am not Russian, but I am a Rush. Haha.
So you were partners since the incident?
No, I only found out the truth shortly before this.
Huh?
I only
When
found
I
out right before I was about to slit his throat with a
You fought
katana.
with Snake? When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
I like how even Ryan's just like, what? I missed it. You know what's shitty though is that it's not even part of Snake Tales.
So you joined hands with him to pay back a debt.
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain?
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a failure. The Patriots would judge that as failure on my part and terminate my child.
Welcome back,
Put it
Jack.
simply, my child's life depends on your success.
So you did it all for your child. But why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take
Wait.
Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
Raiden's
Pawns
being
for what
held
purpose?
naked and captive,
Huh?
You'll
but
figure
he's
it
so
out sooner or
horny
later.
that as
But
soon
I
as he
wonder
talks
if
to a
you'll handle
woman,
the truth.
What do you mean?
that's all that's going through his
We
head.
haven't got time for this. Solidus will commence his attack any minute. He's got to be stopped.
What about the virus?
No results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Raiden's all like, I don't mind the restraints.
Get me out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here.
And where do I find Snake?
Naked Raiden time.
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar.
Alright.
I gave him a card key for the hangar.
Going to see how adept our sneaking
Snake
skills
plans
are.
to destroy Arsenal gear?
No, even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus.
Bro,
in his move.
yes,
What
exactly.
are you going to do?
Stay concealed. That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
It's like a filler episode of Gundam Wing. It's like the recap of everything that's happened the previous 30
They're bound to
episodes.
find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
Oh man, now we got the Rose conversation too. Bro. Sharing is caring. I don't even know what that trophy is. Here we go.
Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children,
Wait
sending
for
them
the
to
music.
war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
ICC rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
So you remember. I thought your memory had been manipulated by them.
It was. But I have nightmares every day. Pieces of the past I can't put together.
Why didn't you tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
Where is it?
I didn't want you to get hurt.
That area.
There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand. And that someone was him.
It wasn't your fault.
If I survived the day's fight, I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in. I think I was only 6 when I held my first AK. But I'm not even sure of that. I'm not like Snake.
Yes,
I never
but
questioned why we
Raiden
fought.
had to become
There was no
emo so that
purpose,
he could
no way
become
out. They give
an
you a
edgelord
gun, you
in
ask how many
MGS
to kill.
Rising.
If you didn't, you were the one they shot instead.
That's the
It's okay. No one is
the
blaming
arc.
you.
We were shown Hollywood action films every
Blank
day.
slate,
The kind with macho
emo,
guys and big guns.
edgelord.
They call it image training. They built us from the ground up into killing machines.
Image training? You mean like what they did to Blanca in the Street Fighter movie?
I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
If you've never seen the Street Fighter movie from the mid-90s, go and watch that because it's both amazing and terrible at the same time.
Controllable.
Oh my god!
When the Civil War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs. They gave me a new life in the States. I can't complain. But nothing's changed. The only people who have no problem with my past have secrets and agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack.
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm a killer? And always have been?
No.
That's pretty good, man.
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past. I didn't want you or
I like Raiden in every game.
Now I know why I was chosen for this mission.
I mean, you gotta remember, this version of Raiden is basically supposed to be like, what if us, the player, was in this situation? How stressed and, you know, overwhelmed will we be?
Jack, I love you the way you are now. You have to believe me.
Also, as somebody who's old enough to have been in plenty of dramatic relationships, this really speaks to the soul at this point in life.
And I know that what I feel for you can only get better. And I'll share in your past if that's the price.
You know, there's not really much they can do with this scene. It's not like Rose is there.
No one can share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
I accept the good
you must have
and the
missed.
bad, Jack.
You might have missed one of my best memes that I ever made. It was the MGS5 image of Venom looking at the mirror with "I am Big Boss and so are you," where I posted Raiden's face on that and just crossed out. So yes, I am Raiden and so are you.
The last 2 years with you, it's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any farther. I know you want to get married. But I can't. I can't risk starting a family. There's no way to erase my childhood.
It's all right, Jack. Please, don't say any more.
I've had plenty of those conversations with a crying woman on the phone and then having to go right back to work. That's a fun time. Cold medicine, thank God. Don't mind me. Hey, we all get a little emotional sometimes.
Right.
And so it begins.
You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked.
Crazy
especially
Colonel.
In this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
I've never met you in person. Just struck me in the middle of this mission.
Complete your mission according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
Alright, let's see. What's the pattern?
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
Okay, see you later, guys.
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, it's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Raiden.
It is definitely one of the few like pure stealth sections because you're not able to hang, you're not able to knock anybody out. It's like a VR mission pretty much.
Suddenly, there was intense light all around me, and when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh? Forget it.
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
Alright, let's see here. Ooh, another Zone of the Enders box.
Infiltrate the enemy fortress, Outer Heaven. Destroy the final weapon, Metal Gear.
Okay. I think there may be... Oof, that's a tough one. Oh, God. God damn it. Oh, man. Oh, no rations. Gonna die. All right.
This isn't happening. Jack, answer me. Jack!
God damn it. Alright, probably gonna skip through the ones that we already saw.
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just...
Yeah, I can just go home. Can I? Alright, what's that guard's route? Doesn't leave a whole lot of opportunity to actually, like... Ah, alright, I think I figured out what we need to do. We got this.
Variety level 13. Rescue Merrill, the return of Ginola.
Replying to people's sentences when I have nothing else to say? By saying exactly what they said? But as a question? Could it be called snake speak? Sorry, I was too busy doing that. Now I gotta wait for him to go through his rotation again. Alright. There we go. Oh, god damn it. Really? Walk away.
Actually, there is something I have been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I think you should know, though. On Saturday morning last week, I saw a guy leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it? It was like they were intimate. I'm sorry. Sorry to bring this up during the mission, but...
Fucking Colonel Campbell. Alright.
President Baker should be somewhere to the south of where you blasted through the wall.
I'm really being tentative because I don't want to have to redo this section again.
Discover his code.
Alright, we did it. It's all gravy from here. The frames, the FPS was like lagging hard right there. 1 hour on the dot. How's that for timing? I will finish up with crazy Colonel Campbell here.
Infiltrate the enemy fortress, Outer Heaven. Destroy the final weapon, Metal Gear.
Alright, we gotta hear some, I gotta hear about how many scissors you need, though.
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey.
Damn, that was some synchronized timing right there.
61.
You sure you're not working for the Patriots? So before I finish out here, guys, did anybody get a chance to see the Game Awards and see Hideo Kojima's new cryptic trailer for OD? And what are your thoughts?
And neutralize Metal Gear before its assembly is complete.
The fact that it's with Jordan Peele is very interesting. I have no idea what it's going to be, though.
Can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves.
Always wear gloves. Always be wearing gloves.
I was a North American fall webworm in my past life. Oh, those were the good old days. What were you in your former life?
Good question.
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years.
Hello.
What you did, said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
Like that's very like
I know what I did was wrong.
Like very like that's the only thing about this mission that made it suspicious was that an analyst was added at the last minute.
Your tastes, hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you.
Exactly.
The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the
Raiden 2049
was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving.
This is like too real at this point in time, because I remember earlier this year there was a dating chatbot that I think that they took the server offline. So basically, people who had been having a relationship with that AI bot, like they could no longer communicate with her.
Believe that?
Wild times.
You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying...
Your baby. I'm having...
Rose!
I'm
what's
having
going
your
on?
baby.
Amazing how you walk around like that.
Snake!
Been waiting long?
Now, guys, we're gonna wrap it up after we get our sword here.
Where's my gear?
Right over there. That's more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there. Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You never asked. Not happy about that?
That was probably in the storyboarding dramatic quarter turn.
So it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
Give me my sword. Give me my sword. I guess you could say that we're going to be playing at a high frequency.
Why? Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades. Move the right stick up and down to make a vertical slice, and left and right to slice parallel to the ground. Move the stick in a circle to do a rotating cut. Push it forward to lunge and strike. You can guard with your blade if you have the L1 button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
Goddamn right. That spinning slash is a bit finicky. I can't remember if the HF blade is like an unlockable weapon for your second playthrough afterwards or not. I'm just rocking around, just ready to, like, stalking people. I'm gonna kill everybody. Get out of my way, Snake. Time to go on a murder spree. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. We managed to get through all the Emma Emmerich stuff. That was a little bit painful, but we made it. Now it's, we're on to the home stretch here. Next time we're going to start slicing and dicing some Tengu soldiers up. And maybe we'll get to the Metal Gear Ray fight as well. But take it easy, guys. Have a great rest of your Friday night. I appreciate you joining me, not just for tonight, but for this entire journey through Metal Gear Solid 2. It's going to be fun finishing this out, and we'll see what we decide to play after we finish this. But take care, guys. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you next time. Oh, you know what? I'll do that before we go. I'm pretty sure, yeah, if I try to slice up Snake here.
Thinking.
Yeah, there you go. Answer to that question, alright? Asked and answered. Take care, guys. You have a great night, okay?